G'day, today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in mini motorways. This one is set in Beijing. Let's see, we've got unlimited bridges. Yeah, unlimited bridges, it's the week of the 11th. Double the number of road tiles awarded. Some color destinations are always circles. Alright, well we're not going to have any troubles getting two destinations if we're going to have double the amount of road tiles. And I guess we can just sort of ignore the rivers and such, if they're going to be sort of unlimited bridges. It's not really a level that I think has a lot of rich need, but I do like having the some destination colors are always circles, because that'll mean that we get a lot more sort of points a lot quicker. So probably a great example here of where we can just ignore the fact that there's a river. The two guys that I've given to the yellow on the left, certainly closer. I feel like he might need one more person, but this yellow that we've got at the top behind, he's not in a great position really for anyone's setup. Speaking not been great for someone's setup. What should we be doing here? I suppose we could do that. I don't like circular destinations sharing with anyone, but we are in such early days that we're not going to see a motorway for a while, and I think both of them would be much worse off if we were making them go, if one of the two of them was going the long way around. And I mean, you can see that the yellow, blue? The blue not being a circular destination, it's sending so few cars at the moment. It's one car on its own who will make it all the way back seemingly before another job comes up. Very cruisy for them. We could do as well is we could switch this guy down that way. Get those guys to drop. Gives them the fourth house. Actually, let's get that guy to turn. Nice cleaner lines for him. Just leaving that one spot open, I guess, just in case we can land a house in there. I guess we can see that both pink and blue are not our always circles colors. Certainly not mad to have more of them. More circular colors, that is. I don't think there'd be a room anywhere here for a roundabout. But let's put a roundabout in here. I'm gonna get this guy to just sort of sneak in there, and we will get various pinks connecting into that. Alright, so blue continuing its tradition of just sort of being in the way. We'll get that blue to look down. We'll get this guy to cut across there and up that way. And then we've got plenty of road tiles, so we can just get this guy to journey all the way around. So we do want to see another house on this side of that road at least. some pretty long roads that we've built in there, which aren't great for getting houses in good positions at this point. It is good that we've got 2 of everything though, 2 pink, 2 blue, 2 yellow. We're not going to need the road tiles, so we might as well take the traffic lights. I just wonder about that layout. It doesn't really seem like I'm leaving them as driveways, but I am. So like the road is flowing up towards this guy. Normally I prefer to sort of get them all to join together like that, but I mean it's slightly less efficient. As long as they're happy. Really would like another blue guy on the southern side of this road. You can see this guy is not handling it. But I mean, I can give them like a temporary fix of just a motorway over the... Oh, there we go, perfect. Pop a motorway from here to there and just get them to cleanse it and then sort of start from scratch again. But you really is only getting up to about 3 or 4. So if we've now got the 4 cars, should hopefully... There we go, we've got a guy sitting at home now. And then as these 3 guys get home, I'd say that one of them should be able to sit there for quite a while. Okay. So, this guy's already accrued 3 people in that tiny moment that he's been alive. We've only got the 1 house for him. I am going to give Pink... I can get Pink around this actually. We can get this guy around that way. That. Let's run Pink underneath. I was going to give Pink the motorway, but I don't think they need it. I think since we're only dealing with 1 motorway at this point, I think I'd rather hold on to it. This guy is gaining tasks very quickly. Really random. Let's regain this guy over here. Alright, well, immediately we're just going to have to throw that motorway in. Well, we've already abandoned using this road. This guy is gaining people at a pretty nice rate. He's not going to need a motorway, so we'll get rid of those, and then we can have these guys all that. Alright, what do we want to do with this red guy? Got an unending amount of road tiles. We'll just move 2 guys that way for now. There we go. That guy back around. So they have upped that line a bit more. So what we can do is we can up this guy to there. Clear that out. Oh, I didn't clear that far because these two guys are going to use it. Those two just connect like that. Should consider using more of the roundabouts too. But the one there, no point in holding on to him. Really with these sort of green setups, let's start considering too, is there anything that we can do? Well, we're now going to want to split these two guys up. Because we're going to have so much more traffic now running around them. I kind of would want to do that with a second roundabout. I don't want to, sorry, a second motorway. I don't really want to use my one motorway for that. Also need to split these two guys at some capacity soon as well. You can see this is becoming messy. The entrance to the circular pink. So what I think I need to do is sort of bring that guy up. Get rid of that. What we can do just temporarily is that. Wait for this last guy to get back. Build that. I'm just going to quickly use this because we do have 3 roundabouts now, so I may as well get those guys on that one. Disconnect that guy. Going to move this roundabout to here. And then that dumb thing, because there's a roundabout there, it won't let me place that. So we'll move there and that guy there. Alright, this guy at the back here. Do we have another line we can go up? We do. So let's just shift those guys up there. We'll then turn these two guys around to there. And we will briefly just give those guys that extra distance. Let's see, once we get rid of this intersection here, we'll be much better off. These 5 houses don't feel like enough for these two guys, but so you can see there's still someone at home there. There's some sort of capacity being taken care of, but I reckon they're getting worse. These blues on the back end here aren't helping anything. Alright, we're gonna have to come up with a solution for blue. Let's go. Got 3 blues here. 2 of them we can at least connect like that. Or we could get all 3 to connect to that road. So what if we connected all 3 to that road? We put a roundabout here, we got rid of that one, and we ran these guys up here. It's fewer cars going to this guy, but it's it's fewer houses attached to him, but they are all going to him. Do you want this 4th guy connected? I feel like I need to do this to get that done though. A lot of yellow outside pit. I don't think that this yellow on the top left, who's the closest to that, is actually the guy that needs them at all. I really want to see some more motorways. Surprisingly, that thing that's always incredibly handy. 5 guys here for that one. I'm gonna have that guy face up, be the closest house for the guy long shotting across the top. I mean, the fact that it's not offering us bridges and that there are no tunnels does mean that we're ending up with a lot of roundabouts. So at least we're getting our fair use out of them. I feel like this pink is actually better off than he looks. You can see that the 2 back houses for him are actually never being used. It's just distance traveled that's making him look bad. This oh my god, it's still only 1 motorway. I need to use it soon. And there's 2 different major jobs I think I have for motorways. Number 1 is still get rid of this roundabout. You can see how much worse that's getting. Well, that's an easy fix, that guy. Number 2 is these 2 guys over here. We could put a motorway right here, and all of these guys would be hopping over. I'm actually going to do that. I think that's going to be our better bet. So let's knock out that entire road. We can give this guy back to the south. A little lip there. Put this here and then bounce it to there. Give me a motorway. So this green, his troubles just seem to be the layout of his setup down here. This may help. That I'm just going to cut this guy that way. Get rid of this so I'm less in his way. So that guy getting connected there is actually really nice. So we're going to cut this guy around. You can have these 4 guys. And that hopefully should also help green. Just sort of slow down the amount of demand they've got. This guy here, I don't think he needs any more help. I think his 2 are doing okay. Let's keep an eye on him. And we can always sneak in a 3rd one pretty easily. Okay. Roundabout for this guy. Get those guys to all connect in there. We'll get these 3 guys to run across there. It's annoying. Again, he would be great for this guy. Okay. What we could do is we could move the roundabout to here. Let these guys cut that way. Turn these 2 guys around. Have them run into there. And have that hop to there. Since the blue is now the circular guy on this network, and the red is sort of the minor role. And I'm connecting to the right thing. I want them over there. Them to connect in there for him, and we can have this guy run it like that, and we can actually do that. Although I realize as well what that's done is that's opened up these blues on the top right. Actually, I opened a lot of blues to access this blue sharing with the yellow, and this blue on the left now share blues. I mean, I'm not even sure this blue on the left even needs to be connected to the rest of the network now. I think if we put a roundabout, say, here, goes around, connect him in there, connect these two guys in there, then get rid of... It's just that red, it's all still going to have to come over. Get rid of those three reds, because I want these three guys to come help out over here. This we can move to there. Get rid of that. All of that. Get these guys to come back in there. Do that, then what we can do, have this guy connected on a separate line. Green actually has calmed down a lot since we got that fourth one. Great to get these 5 pink at the back here connected to this roundabout, but I don't think there's any way in. All the roads sort of leading in are blocked for him. Is yellow having a little surge? Okay, yellow is having a little surge, but so is that guy. And again, we've got to figure out this problem. How can we get these 5 guys to connect to where where this is? They could come all the way around in front of these 5 blues and not block them out. Or they would have to swing all the way around the bottom here. So this guy's got 2 blues supporting him down here. And then 2 at the top. And this guy's got 5 houses looking after him. You can see everyone's having, like, all of pink's having a little bit of a surge at the moment. We've got to solve it, because otherwise this guy's just going to collapse. So... what if we just... It's a really annoying move, but it'd be great to move that... Oh, I can, because I've got another motorway. So that motorway will be there until we just clear it out. Clear out the people that are on it, but otherwise it'll just move to this second motorway. And this gives us pink options of people that can come down this way. And all they're doing is getting in the way of blue houses, who are the 5th to 10th preference houses going that way. So yellow is definitely having a big old surge. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that. And that. And we're going to connect these guys down there. We will make these guys connect that way, but at the same time, I'm also going to give them that road and even that road, because so they at least take one of them while they work out which road suits them best. I'll hop him there. I'm not even sure if that's actually the most the worthwhile way of doing this, because I just need more yellow houses to those 2 central yellows. We've got a lot of yellow houses on the left and the bottom. That would be great to get over there. But again, I'm so lean on motorways. Okay, so what we can do is we can connect these 4 guys. We can run them down this way. If they cross that, it's okay, because it's only a blue network. They're not going to pick up other work by being connected to it. And then run them all the way down here. We can put a roundabout right there. And get one in there at all. Hit there, and then hit there. Okay, you can see that we do have a whole lot of guys coming to the rescue there. Now I think that what that then means is I have to switch this guy to go help out this guy on this side, because otherwise he's just going to go. I'm going to cut that guy as well. And actually connect that guy there too. He can then come down this way. Now the alarming thing is you can see that if I'm connecting this guy, he's immediately having 2 guys go out, which means that all 9 of those extra houses are on call. The question is whether this guy's going to collapse faster than this guy. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this guy out as well, and I'm going to send him up north. That's a good get there. Gives him a closer go. Sending him up north because I think this guy on the right is actually the one that's more likely to sink us. I can connect that yellow guy there because he can then go help out too. Great. Pause for a second. What we can now do is we can get rid of all of this. And we will turn these guys north. And put, gotta go north to over here, bounce them to there. Leaving that connection just for this one yellow guy to help out. I've made an absolute mess of this intersection though. These guys are finally taking that middle bit, so we can knock out the rest of what we've made there. You can see this is now going to cause grief for these guys coming in, so we're actually better off removing that, because it also was sending blues, you can see, on that road as well. So what we're doing now is we're just going to remove that as an intersection. We need to get more green guys connected. We need more of everyone connected to everything at this stage, really. It seems to be one of those maps where we're just going to collapse no matter what. How's that guy doing? He's still holding on. This blue here needs some help. Do we have any unused blue? There's a whole bunch of unused blue at the back there. So let's get this guy to just sort of connect across here. Roundabout in there. I just don't want to get there. That doesn't need to be there anymore, but again, I don't know if that's going to cause them problems. So let's give them a round. Good, they're good. See the line of guys here waiting to get on the motorway. The line of guys tearing in here. We've won the battle with our mate on the right-hand side. It's whether or not we can win this one. It's these blue cars coming back across that are potentially going to sink us. As soon as those blue cars are gone, then the rest of these guys can just sort of flow through. And we're okay. This guy, in the meantime, has actually gone circular. I didn't even notice. Is there somewhere up here we can add a roundabout? Great, so let's get a roundabout there. This guy's connected there, him connected there. This guy can come up there. We'll get him to connect back that way. They have a very windy road from there. This guy's doing better. All of these guys can actually connect through to him. And that seems to be working alright for him. None of them are in use at the moment. The question of whether we've got enough cars making it down this way. And you can see there's a car here, and then the next cars will go all the way back here. This guy's not in use, so let's get him attached. Just need to see these guys come down and keep ticking it alive. Ever so close. Give me motorways. Alright. There's a little bit of rhythm to what's happening now that's given us a chance. Because I've got all these guys at the back. Oh no, I was going to say they're not struggling, but you can see this guy is starting to struggle now, so I can't start claiming houses off him, I don't think. I think the roundabout's helping. You can see a real nice flourish of cars now getting to him. This yellow is still struggling though. Again, this is just the not being able to have a roundabout, I guess, is part of the system of getting to and from houses. Pink is just having a good old surge. Yellow's getting sorted out in the middle. This lower pink. Any houses that we've got. This one guy down here. Also got this guy up here. I don't want to. I mean, I could get him to just sort of connect from there, and they could come up and assist, but that could really mess with green's rhythm. How important is that? Green looks totally fine. This guy's struggling anyway, so let's just give him to that guy. See, there's the stoppage going on at the roundabout. As long as they all sort of start to smoothly move through. I mean, every second they stay alive, you can see there's so many jobs needing to be delivered that, like, every second does help. Does seem like we need a roundabout somewhere in here too. Let's get these two guys off that road and that guy there, because it seems like they're causing a little bit of a logjam up here. I'm also then going to take these two yellows and we're going to move them around that way. Sort of just in the guys at the back have a little bit more of a clear shot, and we're not just getting stuck at that intersection. Yellow guy right here. Nice and handy for him. And in fact, what we can do is we can drop him a little bit, and then we can take this guy. I guess run him all the way down there. We could connect him there, but we won't be greedy. But he is supporting both of these two houses, which are still connected. How are we doing? Yellow is still our pain point. Pink is looking better. They've obviously finished their surge. It's another roundabout thingy. Give me anywhere in this section that I can put a roundabout. This yellow could way better off. So let's build it over water. Build it there. Not a lot to like. But something to like is that we've got this fourth house to help this guy that's been holding on with just 3. I do love when you've got such hectic stuff and then you've got a guy like this green one down the bottom that just got 2 houses and they just do their thing. You can see this is where we're going to start to struggle, where this pink in the top center is having such a struggling time that it's needing to call on the guys at the back. And because at the same time blue's having a struggle, which means the blue with the double destination at the top is all needing to call its houses at the back, and so they're having to cross paths. And there are so many people trying to get into this double destination at the moment that it's causing a problem. The same yellow in the middle is again just like on a raised edge. So much traffic going into this this roundabout. So many roundabouts. With the exception of this guy here, this yellow in the center right. I would kill to give him a roundabout as opposed to the mess that he's currently dealing with. Luckily his motorway is not too long, so the traffic jam that sort of exists at the end of it isn't sort of horrifically consequential. I mean, it does look like one of these two yellows is going to be what sinks us. So based on that yellow in the top left, okay, motorway. Alright. I'm going to give the motorway to... No. The motorway to... Pink. It's yellowed. Real close. But all these reds here aren't actually connected to anything. Great to get them up and connected to this guy as opposed to him having to have, like, commute people all the way across the map. I'll turn a guy, at least one guy around to help him out. This yellow in the center and this yellow on the right. These two guys have just been, like, a raised edge for 1,500 points that we've gained here. So, I mean, we're all on borrowed time for those, so we can call it a win. We can get this guy and that guy connected in there, which again, this is going to be one that would be much better off with a roundabout. We can allow managing the people coming in. Look, he's actually struggling. Let's give him that guy. This yellow right here is razor thin. Still not going to be nice and give us those, what, 3-4 remaining motorways that we could possibly get? I don't know what week it is. Alright, this is becoming a big problem here. What you can see is that the majority of cars are trying to get out, not trying to come in. So that's going to be a problem, because if the cars are waiting to go in is where we're getting sort of log jammed, it's okay, because it means everyone's moments away from just sort of getting there and helping out. Whereas everyone's struggling just to get home. We need to fix this. You connected to anything? No. Fix is definitely not going to be this where I'm just adding more and more houses to it. But I'm surprised green down here, who I complimented for being so nice and calm, is now a big old pain point. These two yellows are still razor's edge. This guy... So, we could... Feels like this could be worth it. I'm going to do this. And who's this blue? I'm just going to be real bold with... Oh, they can't do it. So I want to cut these guys around the bottom. These guys all swing underneath these two to get there, but there's not enough space. These guys need a motorway. These blues here. The hope here is that these two reds can calm this guy down. Again, we've made another 1,000 while these two yellows are just, like, running at perfect capacity. They're not gaining any ground. They're ever so slowly losing ground. I feel like it's one of the two of those that's surely going to be what sinks me. This green here is so close that I feel like I've got to connect him. I keep forgetting to check what week it is. It's just because it's something I never read. Oh, there we go. Loose Uncas. 140 days. So was that week 20? Solid effort. Alright, let's see how we did. I am the 1%. Just outside the top 10. It's a real solid one, that. 4 days to go on this one, so still room to get bumped. But any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.